Hello. This is a video dedicated to Moon 1. So in the Mayan calendar, almanac, timing, cosmic movement, um, the new year or the new solar year is starting on the 26th of July, and we move with the year in 13 moons, meaning 28 days for every moon, and every moon has a theme and has a question to reflect on. Connected with your own solar seal and your own life path, you know which kind of energy is connected to your moon cycle. And every moon is divided into 4 times 7 days. And also the weeks are going from a red week, it's the start of your moon. And so that's kind of a foundation. Then we go into the white week, the white 7 days. That is like the emotional reflective week. Then we go in the transformative week. It's like the third blue week. And then in the yellow week, it's the fourth of the last 7 days of one moon. We go into the ripening. So it's really nicely built up when you start with your question, like for this first moon, what is my purpose? You really like start in this first week. This is the red week, like asking yourself these questions and go with it, sleep with it, and let it come from within the answers, because everything is resonated from the heart, right? And the heart is the portal to the soul. So this kind of wave movement with these moons helped me to align much more to my intuition, to play in a bigger play and a bigger vastness of energy fields. So it's so important to yeah, for me it's I want to play, I want to share, I want to share experiences, I want to share lessons learned. So that's why I feel this is my play, this is my playground, and this is why I want to share all of these reflections, inner wisdoms, and of course, when I push the button, I don't know in the beginning what I will say. So it's all a kind of finding, yeah, aligning with the flow and aligning with what I integrated during these past years on all of these topics of the moons, the 13 moons, how I move with them, and what kind of questions and what kind of experiences I went through with these very interesting way of moving. So the moon is actually built up from this calendar in 4 periods that are really helping you to build up the energy around the question. I'm using a very specific almanac, that is this one. And you can find it on lawoftime.org. And they call it, it's a 13 moon synchronometer, because actually how it helps me and helped me over the years is that I can see time more as as a synchronometer. So to see all the events and the creations in my life as synchronistic um, acts of love. That are the words that I just receive right now, but I really mean it. It's like it helps me um, to live my purpose of harmony, and to also be a guide for others to live more from that inner sanctuary and that inner alignment with your cosmic blueprint, so to speak. So, and I discovered that this way of living and this way of moving with time and this way of moving with moons is allowing me to reconnect more with my um, with my feminine energy. And yeah, for people that know me from many years ago, they will be able to confirm that today I can live more, even more from joy, because I always had that desire to live more from that playfulness, and I really was finding my way into more joy and ease and more that reconnection with my inner child. I already knew that I was here to share lessons learned and experiences, because that's what was my middle name, what I was working in the corporate world. And I always tried to tweak something very serious into the lightness of how we also could look at it. And I know that children learn better when they play, and we as adults, of course, also. So so yeah, the 13 moons are built up from with 4 different weeks of 7 days. And what else I want to share about this first moon? This first moon, it's also called the magnetic moon. So no extra explanation for that. If we are really attuned and we are really very conscious of what we connect with, um, we become and we are magnets to the things we attract in life. And we all know these dynamics, but the more we work with them, the more we really consciously live with them. And this is exactly what yeah, these way of living does with me. And I always was somebody who kept journals and have many of them still stored of many years ago. But now that I have my diary and I really know what kind of energies we're in, and I'm working with the creation waves, so building up the energy, I know where we are going through. So this is 13 days of blue monkey energy right now. We are the 4th of August, and we are heading toward uniqueness, and it's all about with the question in the background, what is my purpose? So, what is your uniqueness and what is your purpose? And we are right now, I'm looking in my almanac, we are in the second week. So, in the second 7 days. So, they started on the 26th of July. We started with a red week, 7 days. So we planted the seed. We really focused on the intentions. We are very aligned with all of that. Now it's a reflection week. So, what did we start doing in this first week with this question? What is my purpose? And how can we now reflect on this? And then on the third week, we transform this emotional period, because week 2 is an emotional reflection week, and week 3 is a transformative week. And then on week 4, we actually kind of see where we are going. And the power animal that goes with this moon is the bat. And the bat is hanging upside down, is seeing in the dark, and know where she's heading, although she doesn't see where she is. I mean, she sees, but she's in the dark. So it's trusting the outcome. And this is exactly what I feel every August. It's like something new is being born, something new is being created, and we are hanging upside down. But we are trusting because we know what is coming from the heart. And every time our heart is making a little jump, we are saying, like, oh, yes, this is what I want. This is aligned with my purpose. So this whole kind of video series, it's all about this. It's all about reconnecting, more unraveling, on opening the amazing heart space we all have. And by that, reconnecting and aligning more with our intuition and our feminine energy. And then from that, also connect to this bigger cosmic plan. So when we have these tools, that's what I said to myself. This tool is really helping me. So how can I share this more with the world? And I don't know what needs to be done with all of this, but just start sharing, Heidi, and see what is unfolding. Trust the path. I never do the light on when I walk in the dark in at night to go to the bathroom, because I know I trust the path to arrive to the bathroom and come back to my bed. So this is kind of how I see Moon One, and but it's always so nice to feel that energy inside of me. And I know it's unlocking again something new inside of me, and I can play with the energies because it's the blue monkey wave spell. And so I'm playing with it and I'm sharing it here during these videos. And I'm really wishing you guys all the best with this unlocking this heart space to reconnect more with this intuition and these intuitive qualities we all have, to reconnect more with our feminine energies, and to, like this, play and contribute in this bigger cosmic wave movement of energies. And for the people that look at these videos, I'm sure you all know what is playing out in the bigger picture. So we all play our own symphony, our own tone in the bigger symphony of all of this. And this calendar, almanac, cosmic way of living with time is really supporting us to go through these interesting and shifting times. So take care and see you next time. Toodaloo!